Chronic low-grade inflammation looks like this. Read this list now. Heart disease, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, strokes, mood disorders, depression, anxiety, brain degeneration, Alzheimer's, senility, obesity, diabetes, cancer, there's the trail, right? Joint pain, swelling, arthritis, atopic disorders, allergies, asthma, eczema, and acne, poor recovery and healing, and immune responses. Sound like anybody you know? I won't make you raise your hand or stand up and stomp your feet if it sounds like you, okay? But this is how it manifests, okay? So this is such a big, broad issue. It's a topic that we just have to address. You have to understand this physiology if you ever hope to have a chance of experiencing optimal health. Are you guys ready for that? Okay. So what causes it? So like with all things, there's always a confluence of issues, yes? But tonight we're going to focus on the major cause of chronic low-grade inflammation, and that is imbalance. How many people went to the Get 15 Pounds Healthier in 15 Weeks workshop that we did? Okay, did you go to that? Okay, it was the wellness weight loss solution. We talked about a hormone imbalance in that, right? And one of the major hormones that we talked about, and we kept going round and round, and we nicknamed it the fat storage hormone, right? Which hormone was that? Who can tell me what that is? Insulin, right? Remember we talked about a hormonal imbalance that drives the body towards obesity, okay? And drives the body towards chronic blood sugar issues and diabetes and heart disease and cancer, etc. It's a very broad topic. Tonight we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it around chronic imbalance with a very specific ratio of essential fatty acids, the omega-6 and the omega-3 essential fatty acids. So without diving this too deep, an essential fatty acid is a fatty acid that the body requires to be healthy. The body needs it for a nutrient to be essential. It's required by the body, and you can't make it. The body can't make it on its own, so you have to consume it in your diet. So you have to make the choices that provides it for your body. Say yes if you guys get that, okay? So omega-6 fatty acids are good fats, okay? Omega-3 fatty acids are good fats. In fact, I'll say they're great fats, okay? Great fatty acids. But there's a very critical balance that we have to understand in order to understand inflammation and get a handle on it. All right? So omega-6 fatty acids to omega-3 fatty acids are consumed in a ratio, ideally 1:1 up to 2:1. Our ancestors, back when we were hunters and gatherers, the original human diet style, the food that was available to the first human beings for 40, 30, 20,000 years, where our digestive system was shaped, where our genetic requirements were shaped, where the essential elements that our cells expect and require to be healthy, when all of that was shaped, we were hunters and gatherers eating a very specific diet style. You guys get that? That diet style consisted of very specific ratios of certain nutrients. One of the most important was the ratio of essential fatty acids, specifically these two, omega-6 fatty acids to omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, so the ideal balance is omega-6 to omega-3s is 3:1 up to 2:1. The modern diet style is 10:1 up to 20:1 omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, a massive increase in omega-6 fatty acid intake and a dramatic drop-off in omega-3 fatty acid intake is what we've seen in the last, especially 200 years, but even more specifically in the last 50 years. Okay, so we need to get to the heart of that, because what this does is it shifts the body chemically into what's called a pro-inflammatory state. All right,